Hey buddy, it's Invicta. It's time for another Eden Run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance series. Happy Sunday, Mosh Pit. Yes, indeed, this has been recorded after the little snafu that we had with Wednesday's videos. Now, I am just, again, sorry about the screw up there. Everyone was super happy to have a bonus episode, and everyone was also really cool and just like really appreciative and supportive of that. So sorry about that mistake. Hopefully it doesn't happen again, but like I said, hey, everyone got an extra Isaac video, so you know what? Really, everybody wins. So thank you very much, everyone. We did have another video across 3,000 likes, which now puts us at 228 over 240. Only 12 away now for the TM trainer run, which starting to get a little bit nervous, but also a little bit excited too, because I want to definitely hit that like streak goal and head on to the next one. Here's your meme of the day, brought to you by Pop-Up Pro 12. Title of thread was Invicta asked for memes. Gosh dang it. And yes, indeed, I did. Wanted alive. Memes, we miss you. $1 million reward. And yes, ever since that video did go live, I had a lot of people, especially Painter, who've been posting memes on the Invicta subreddit. Definitely go check it out as well over /r/Invicta if you want to go help out and support your local memes. So I know it's Sunday, but we're doing an Eden Run just because I just felt like it. Curse the Blind. Oh boy. 7 November Kilo X-Ray Mike Whiskey Mike Zero. Well, we've got the Eye of Greed, and, you know, Jar of Wisps is definitely an Isaac item that exists. If you can max out the Jar of Wisps, like, it can do some work for you, but normally it doesn't. We also have the Eye of Greed, as I just got done saying, which allows you to basically shoot money, and it does, like, the Midas touch effect in a way. But it costs money is the thing. So it's not necessarily a fantastic item to really sing about. It's about it. I mean, you get like a good amount of crowd control out of it, but that's about all you can. So yeah, you just saw right there, it just costs us 1 cent. It is Curse of Blind, but yeah, Tech Zero. That's what I thought originally we had, and I was like, oh man, Tech Zero. And then I realized, oh no, I agreed. But now we actually have Tech Zero, so I'm feeling a little bit better about this. Obviously, it would be nice to play the sack room here if we could, but we just don't have enough HP right now. And yeah, we're looking for something along the lines of a Unicorn Stump or Book of Shadows, preferably Unicorn Stump. Why? Well, because it actually offers one of the coolest interactions that you can have, and probably the best synergy, honestly, that you can have with Jar of Wisps, and that is Invincible Wisps. And they deal an absolutely incredible amount of damage. I don't remember. It's been probably a year or so since we had that combo of the Invincible Wisps, where we had the Unicorn Stump plus the Jar of Wisps, and it was unbelievable. Like, it was absolutely, I mean, it was legendary. Like, it's such a fantastic combo to have. So I'm hoping that we can get something like that. Again, Unicorn Stump is what we want. Book of Shadows would be good, but Unicorn Stump's way better because we can absolutely just run over everything. Because what happens is the wisps actually remain completely invincible, and they deal a very good amount of damage. They do like blue candle levels of damage, so it's definitely worth it if you can pick up that combo. I mean, we could go use one of these hearts, but in the sack room, but yeah, man, it was bothering me so much on Wednesday. I was like, there has to be a reason, because I've never done that before. I mean, like, so, look, everyone gets the name of the days of the week wrong sometimes, right? Like, you wake up thinking it's a Friday and it's actually like a Thursday, or, you know, it's Saturday and you think it's Sunday. Like, that's nothing new. But for me to be off so badly, I was like, what in the world? There's no way. And in my mind, I vaguely remembered recording a double Wacky Wednesday. I was like, I know that I played Tainted Judas at some point this week, didn't I? And then, like, I started going back and looking through the videos, and I was like, wait a second, where is that video? And then I looked through my recorded folder that I have on my computer, and then as opposed to not on my computer, and then realized, oh, that's fun. So now I've got to upload. Well, first off, I have to render the audio intro, because obviously, in order for me to add that little extra bit of audio intro, like the little 1 minute blurb that I was trying to explain what happened, that means that I had to import the entire raw footage that I get from recording in OBS and then render it. And because it was like a 55-minute long video, that took forever. And it single-handedly screwed up my sleep schedule for the rest of the week, which I still haven't actually fully recovered yet from, so that's fun. But it was, at the end of the day, it was a mistake that, you know, that you can laugh about, and it's like, yeah, I'm a big dummy, you know, and people were getting on me for beating myself up too much, but hey, I was legitimately upset at myself, because on top of, like, everything else of getting the order of the days wrong, on top of all that, like, forgetting to upload something is just like, that's just a no-go for me. Like, that's never ever happened before. So that's when the term dementia starts kicking in. No, I'm just kidding. We do have enough HP to maybe make a run at the sack room here. Like, as far as stats are concerned, our stats are actually fairly good. 4.23 tiers now, thanks to Blue Cap is, I mean, hey, I'll take that. You know, we have good movement speed to start with anyway. We've got, we have a respectable amount of damage, 4.23 as well. We're okay for now, I guess, but I'm not expecting much from this sack room. Let's put it that way. Now, Jar of Wisps, this does beg the question, why does Jar of Wisps need to be a 12-room cooldown? And that's something I couldn't tell you. Because to me, it doesn't make sense. It's not like it's a hugely impactful item. I think that Jar of Wisps, it would stand to be like a 3-room cooldown, if that. And that's being like generous. Like, if people really want us, if they really want us to use Jar of Wisp, I think that it should just be like at least halved. I mean, I really don't see a purpose of making it have such a ridiculously long cooldown. Like, if you think about it in comparison, right? You think about, like, Larynx, for example, right? Larynx is an item that is very powerful, that has a 12-room cooldown. Okay, but you can use it earlier, right? Same thing goes for Mega. Mega is another very, very powerful item that has a 12-room cooldown. Now you compare that to Jar of Wisps, it's like, yeah, one of these, wow. I thought for sure we had the damage, but apparently not. One of these is not made like the other. or even look at Mega Mush. Like, you know, like, it just doesn't pass the smell test. So it's one of those items that I think was probably done so in error for the original cooldown duration, and then they're just like, whatever. It's kind of rolled with it, because to me there's no good reason why Jar of Wisps should be that long of a cooldown. Also, let's stop getting lit up by these mobs here. I am gonna buy a 4.5 volt. Now, after all that I just got done saying, 4.5 volt turns Jar of Wisps into a little bit of a better option, because obviously you can charge it with your damage. So you're hearing I Agreed going off there, and I Agreed's been giving us some decent income, nothing crazy. It is nice whenever it does proc and you get the insta kill there. Well, not insta kill, but it kills. I will say that Tech Zero having a very low shot speed is also going to be very beneficial to it. And one bomb, we could make a run at that blue fire for a soul heart, but we've already lost our Devil Deal because I thought that we had the damage, so it's not really worth our bomb in my opinion. X-ray specs. It's going to show us every single secret room and super secret room, and also give us access to it. We still have a 9% chance for a Devil Deal, but it's unlikely. How did everything slow down? Did Jar of Wisp slow us? We got a slow Wisp? Is that what happened? I saw Peep hit that Wisp and had like the hourglass effect. That was weird. I do like Brainworm, but man, Lighter is also really good. I'm gonna go with Brainworm because potentially I can make more corners for Tech Zero to kind of curve around. Okay, what we need to do here is we need to get a Soul Heart so we can protect our deal with the Devil. We can't really afford to be missing too many more deals with the Devil here on this run. Not that we're in a bad spot or anything, but it would be beneficial for us to at least get a Soul Heart or two. Soul Heart definitely works out. We also get a Tears upgrade there. We get a giant nothing burger here in the greed shop. Seeing what I was talking about here with Brainworm. Now the only thing here is that we don't have, and this is ironically like the opposite of what I was just talking about. Because our shot speed is so low, Brainworm is not able to actually go that far. Like, it's not able to extend our range by a whole lot. There we go. You know, I gotta say, I agreed. You've been doing well. You've been doing us good so far. Very happy that we have a good amount of tiers here as well. More bombs here. I'll definitely go pick up that Rotten Heart because that will give us a little bit of extra protection from damage for our Devil Deal. We also gain Mom's Perfume, which gives us a Fear Shot, but also breaks the Tears cap, which is nice. It's one of those. That's one of the sort of lesser known items that can actually break the Tears cap of 5.0, the soft Tears cap anyway. As soon as I saw that second fast reload there, I knew we were gonna get lit up. So we do get a restock machine, aka a reverse judgment card, which is really, really good, especially for the potential of an angel deal here. That's the nice thing about the floor lickers is that if you do freeze them with any sort of crowd control, it stops all of them, especially with the Midas Touch effect. Go on that one. There we go. All right. All right. Looking pretty good. Got like a Spoonbender Wisp, and we didn't get an HP. We got an HP upgrade, but we did not get a Devil Deal or Angel Deal. On to floor 5. Woo! All right. Now, we deserve to not get the Devil Deal because on the not last floor, but floor 3, because obviously we took damage there, but we should have gotten one on floor 4, but whenever that happens, you just know the type of mood that the game is in, so now we have to wait all the way to floor 5 before we finally get our next Devil Deal, potentially. I almost bombed there, then I realized that we have X-ray specs, so that'd be very stupid. Obviously, this is where piercing shots would be insanely, insanely helpful. Okay, so we know where the sacrifice room is in case we decide to use it. Wooden Cross might be worth holding on to for now instead of Brainworm, just to protect us from a hit. And we do get... okay, good. The greed fight. The Wooden Cross gives us a Holy Mantle that's temporary. But still, it's a Holy Mantle. As we once again get another greed fight. And we get Cricket's Body, which is a fantastic, another tier breaker item. And on top of that, that's going to be really, really nice for Tech Zero here with the little splash damage shots. There's no reason for us to go into this room here that's below it. Oh, below us, so... And give ourselves a free skip there. I mean, if we really wanted to go in there and, like, you know, just get, like, a charge or two on the Jar of Wisps, I guess you could argue that, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't know how we didn't get hit there. I did not see that that was a champion. We have a library. Now we could, if we really wanted to, we could use the Reverse Judgment card and roll the library. I'm not going to do that though, because like this is just way, way, way more valuable. Wow, we got a holy card. This is just way more valuable to use inside of the Devil Deal or Angel Deal, rather than a library, like a rinky-dink little library. Soul of Eden, which could use in there, but honestly, Shielded Tears is probably okay for our tears rate. No, we go for we have plenty of money to work with here for the Reverse Judgment cards. So let me bloat. There we go. Get another HP upgrade. Yeah. Okay. Okay, game. Well, I would say that our damage problems are no more. Ooh, Eden Soul, you're speaking my language. But I think we can do better. I mean, honestly, you know what? Jar of Souls, or yeah, buddy. Not Jar of Souls, Jar of Wisps. Thank you very much for your patronage. I appreciate it. Dead Sea Scrolls, come on down. Let's have a little powwow here. Actually, what am I doing? Let's go. I shouldn't be using that. We've got so much HP. We can use this for the sack room. Now, we are really far ahead from where we normally are on the boss rush, but good lord. Sacred Heart is sacred great. Sacred Heart's been showing up, honestly, with a decent amount of frequency lately. Oh, I should have picked that up. That was stupid. Okay, well. There's Vade Retro, which we don't care about. I am gonna fight Uriel here because we have the Soul of Eden, so we get our soul hearts back. Okay, and we can go and be sad that we didn't get anything of note. E6. Tammy's head. That would have been a very powerful Tammy's head for show. But either way, man, oh man, we are looking quite good. We can even go into the curse room. We might as well, right? Like we lost our wooden cross. We can go back and go get. Okay. Thank you, game. We can go back and get the brain worm. I believe was still on this floor, I think. Yeah. That's going to be real interesting because we have the splash shots of Cricket's Body to contend with as well. And use Holy Card just because might as well. We are looking muy bueno. Okay. Didn't know there was a demon judgment there. Yeah, you can see here, you can already see just how much power we're talking about. And on top of the fact that we have shielded tiers, which means that basically nothing is going to get by. We are going to be real nice. We're well off. Now the boss room's here. We don't have the full card yet. A lot of money right there. Last eye, might as well. Cammy's head, that's going to be a ton of damage. And honestly, I agreed, you know, I kind of poo-pooed you a little bit, but it was a, you done us well here. I'm surprised with the amount of sustainability that we've managed to hold on to from I agreed. There's a sacrifice room here as well as a fool card. So let's go do boss rush now while we still have the chance to get an extra item here. Obviously, Mom is she's not long for this world here with Sacred Heart. Yeah. That is a whole butt ton of damage. Guppy's Paw, our first Guppy item here, 37.73 damage. Good loady. And I mean, I guess for mapping, you get the Bookworm transformation, which is the other reason why I decided to take it. But you know, the Book of Secrets is kind of like, it's nice if you have car battery, like if you're guaranteed to get mapping and the compass effect or something, but you don't have that, so. Wrath there guarantees that we have a good shop the first time in what seems like forever. Another Tinted Rock there. We'll have that key on the way. Shoop to whoop. I mean, Shoop plus Sacred Heart, yeah. That is a lot of damage right there. It does not make Shoop homing, unfortunately, but the amount of damage that Shoop is going to do here, oh my goodness, and we get Keeper Sack too. Holy moly. All right. All right, now you're about to see our damage go absolutely nutty. Because we have the Sacred Heart multiplier here attached to Keeper Sack is, I mean, this is about to get stupid. Like, I mean, and honestly, like, all of this is just a culmination of us having really good returns on our Eye of Greed. Bombing for the nickels, but I think we do a little bit better than Mr. Yeah, sure, give me that. Dreamcatcher. Go to Seeker room here. Oh, I mean, Keeper's Box. The thing is that, like, yes, this does give us a shop with Keeper Sack. So technically speaking, I mean, it would give us stats and stuff that we could, like, kind of feed ourselves with. Okay. Well, I mean, you know, I do want that. We have not played the Sack Room yet, so it's definitely within the realm of reason getting the treasure map. I wish I would have put it down here instead of all the way up there, but what can you do? What can you do? You can also play the Demon Judgment. We definitely have a lot of HP, but obviously our main draw here is going to be the Sack Room. Just need 2 cents to pay dirt. Oh yeah, by the way, the reason why our damage is also really, really high right now is because of Crown of Light. We have broken, but We're gonna get it back. Don't. The prayer card, which. Get our soul hearts back. Might as well take the prayer card as well. There we go. And let's go pick up the, well, we need to pick up the red hearts. I mean, really? I think we're going to be fine without them. You know what? Let's go say hi to old Lammy. Old Lammy. Take Guppy's collar for sure. Let's take Bloody Lust. Also going to take Rotten Baby because they're the babies, or the babies. But also the flies are going to do a absolute ton of damage. And this is a dead end. All right. It would be pretty sick if Sacred Heart had made Shoop da Whoop homing, which it didn't. Excuse me once. I'm going to pause the recording, everyone. It's going to be instantaneous for you, but I have to take this phone call real quick. Sorry. 1 second. All right. Sorry about that, everybody. I was expecting that phone call, and it happened. And going straight to old Lammy, because you know I'm not going to take an opportunity. I'm not going to miss an opportunity, I should say. Do a victory lap here with good old Sacred Heart. And now that we have Friend Finder, what's neat about this is that we've got so much damage thanks to Sacred Heart, and now with Friend Finder that we are going to be creating an absolute holy army. Like Sacred Army to the max. Yes, having Shoop da Whoop being able to like kind of like refresh itself over and over again, it is kind of nice. I will admit, it's pretty nice. But good lord. And they're all dead. Fantastic. Only the second time that's happened this week. Mega Bean's mega bad. That's all right though. We'll get our army back. The game can only keep us down for so long before we start getting out of control with our Friend Finder procs. Man, this is just getting worse and worse with the game here as we get another Tears upgrade. I mean, we essentially just have just a laser beam filled with just death. This is exactly what I was talking about. Like, the game, it might be able to clear out our army every now and then, but we are going to get so many reactivations on Friend Finder that it's just impossible for the game to keep up. Absolutely. Second seed, X-Ray 03 Yankee, 3 Zulu, 8 Lima. I did see that was Explosivo, I believe, anyway, inside of our item room, so we don't need to really care about going over there. Yeah, this is going to get out of control in a hurry. And then, like, imagine if we end up getting, like, some, like, car battery. That would be nice. We get those options, which is going to give us a second item to get from our bosses. Trying to get one more charge here on Friend Finder. It's just going to be insane. There is not a single boss. Oh, we need some shot speed. There's not a single boss in the entire game that's going to be able to stand up to this amount of damage. Not with Sacred Heart, not with Tractor Beam, especially with Friend Finder. It's going to get ugly. In the best possible way for us, I mean. Where am I? Sitting here looking for Isaac. We have Forget Me Now too, so we can get ourselves another Devil Deal chance anyway. the curse room for free, which is always nice. And we get Guppy. Oh my goodness gracious. It's getting bad. Oh man, what a super Sunday it is indeed here. I didn't even go see what we got in the item room there from Dreamcatcher, and now I know. We do not care and do not need Amolacria. Good lord, man. I will take Mr. Dolly for the range, because our range is actually quite bad. Take that. Soul Eden. Yeah, that's fine. Rune bag, whatever. Oh my Gertie, that was Death's Touch inside of the item room. This is when you know the game has just given up. When it gives us piercing shots, Cricket's Body, Shielded Tears, and Sacred Heart in the same run. Now the game is just like, all right, whatever, have fun. You know what game I'm going to? No matter how many times you let my own minions bomb me, I don't care. Oh yeah, we're also Guppy, by the way. Black Lotus, because hell, why not at this point? This entire run is now our domain. Yeah, I wasted a key in here, so what? This is gonna lower our tears rate a little bit, but we're so over the cap right now, it didn't actually lower it at all, which is hilarious. Oh, we just lost a lot of friends on those spikes, and that's okay. You know what? They shouldn't have been there in the first place. These are just giant sides that we're throwing out here left and right. Yeah, just forget about it. Forget about it. All this, like, during the fact that, like, I've not noticed that our movement speed has been actually quite awful. Yeah. We get the virus. I'm going to hold on to the Perthro Rune for obvious reasons. Appears that we've lost most of our friends yet again. The game is really trying hard to make sure that we lose our friends left and right, but it's just not going to matter is the thing, game. So you can spike all of our friends all you want. It's not going to matter. Conjoined might actually be pretty beneficial for us to have. I don't know why I keep going to the shops when we have no money. By the way, another full clear. Hello, hello, hello. A little bit of money there. But with our tears rate being so high, it doesn't really matter how much money we have, because the I Agree is just going to proc nonstop, and we are going to lose them instantly, pretty much. I'm still having a pretty difficult time seeing where I am on the screen, just because the thing is with Friend Finder is that, like, everything moves with Isaac, so it's really difficult to see exactly where Isaac is, like the actual Isaac, because you're so used to seeing in your peripheral vision, like, you know, things moving whenever you put the input in the keyboard, for example. Yeah, that was an instant kill there. Definitely do not need more HP. This is a pretty not great double deal. I'll get a second Rotten Baby, though. Yeah, care about that. And I guess I'll take more HP, because we do not need the range at this point. Like, I could have Perthroed the double deal there, but decided to go for something else. And yes, we could have gone back and gotten Conjoined, but let's be honest, we're probably going to see another follower here. I do not want Baby Bender. Nice thing about Tractor Beam is that you can basically just whenever you have tears like this, you can basically just shoot wherever you feel like it, and the beams are going to be there. What's going on here? Oh. You're on a winning run. I'm not taking you. So go back here, grab our Perthro rune, get a little bit of extra moolah. And continue to go in every single wrong direction because that's just how it goes. That's just what I get for not getting any sort of mapping whatsoever. Which I would love to have gotten mapping. Although now that I think about it, I think I did forget to go back and pick up the treasure map, but oh well. That's a very me thing to do. Yeah. I mean, we're already capped, so it doesn't really matter. Head of Krampus. It's definitely, it's certainly Perthrowable, but at this point, I'm going to use it on the boss rush. And we most certainly do not need to go and get Magic Fingers. You're absolutely crushing it. We don't need to go get Magic Fingers. Goes to the item room anyway. Immediately forgets that we saw Magic Fingers in there. Actually, the Eye of, or the head of the Keeper is actually kind of great with I Agree, because now we have a little bit more sustainability when it comes to our tiers. And sure, we'll take starter deck. Starter deck's actually pretty pog here because now I don't have to choose between re-rolling the boss rush and also doing beasts, because I wanted to fight beast for sure. So now we don't have to pick, because now we can still do boss rush and also go and fight beast. Oh, beastie. After we go get the... We could go get the Polaroid, but I mean, what's the point? I mean, we can get double negative and get ourselves a... quite the nice little damage upgrade. Not that we need damage upgrade, of course, but hey, I'll take it. Instant death. Just instant death. And sure, we'll take 9 lives, might as well. All right. Capricorn gives us another large amount of tears breakage, so we didn't actually have to use Perthrow either. Yeah, this is... Be prepared to see Friend Finder go off here. There's not going to be much that's going to be able to withstand this. In fact, there's nothing that can withstand this. See how things are just kind of dying everywhere? I mean, I say see, but you can't really see. Now, this is what instant death looks like in Isaac. Oh my god, okay. Alright, game. Now we're just getting silly. We have gone all aboard the silly train now. In the best possible way. Sumptorium, good lord. I mean, what else could you want on this run at this point? Now we don't care about our friends as much as I do care about my friends, but we really don't care about our Friend Finder anymore. Because we have Sumptorium, and that's just going to make us fire even more projectiles. This is definitely the first powerful run of the year for sure. Oh, we can't take the compass. Not that we would be able to do anyway. Not that we need it anyway, I guess. I don't like this room.
spent it. It's
Oh,
gone. Just get
beastie.
over it.
How could you have spent our savings?
I don't know how anything could possibly still be alive in this room. We have a Perthro rune, and we get Parasitoid as well. Good lord, man. It just keeps getting worse and worse for the game. Again, good for us, bad for the game. Talk about your ultra banger Sunday run here, everybody. If you're enjoying yourself, as a reminder, definitely click the like button. It's the best way to support my channel. And, you know, I often remind everyone about it, but these are the type of runs that you have to kind of just, you got to see from start to finish just to see the evolution of the madness. Oh, okay, game's just going to do that again. That's fine. I mean, Sacred Heart was just the tip of the iceberg here. This is starting to approach like a whole different level of domination here.
You need to confess your sins.
Emperor card's a little bit useless at this point. I don't actually know how many Claudies we have at this point. Hard to tell. I think they've been blowing up with us as we've been taking lots of damage. Unfortunately, we don't get any charges on Sumptorium for dealing damage with 4.5 volt. I mean, we're just like, you want to see. I low-key kind of wish that I had held on to Friend Finder and not gone to Sumptorium, because I want to show just how fast we're able to deal damage and instantly recharge. Yeah, sure. I'll take Mom's Box just for this sole reason here. Just count how many full charges we get on Mom's Box, even starting up against Dogma here. Yeah, Dogma's already dead. We didn't even have a chance to get enough full charges because he just died too quickly. Now all of our friends are here. Yeah, it's just gonna be like that. No, what's even crazier about Wiggle Worm is that we're actually gaining tiers, a double tiers up, thanks to us having Mom's Box. Before I can even finish that statement, War is already dead. I'm wondering what this is going to get on the dunk rating in the comments. It's probably going to get a very high dunk rating because, good lord. So here comes old Beastie. You might not want to blink because she's not going to be around for long. All right, here we go, old Beastie. I'm actually losing DPS by hitting the spacebar, so I'm just not going to anymore. You get the point. Yeah, she's dead. Oh, man, what a way to kick off Sunday. Thank you for watching, everyone. Again, the last time I'm apologizing it, but sorry about the screw-up on Wednesday. Hopefully something like that doesn't happen again. It definitely shouldn't anyway, but hope you all had a great start to your weekend here. Good luck if you still have a team in the playoffs. I know I don't, but you know what? That's football, baby. And thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. Have a great day, everyone. And as always, I will see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. I'd like to thank the patrons of mine like Dad of Two, Nicholas Fernald, and Alex Mayer. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Sinvicta.